Good evening, everyone. I hope that's working. I'm running late tonight because I've just had a guest round looking at some bits and pieces, hopefully to take away. So my desk is a little bit messy. Um, let's see who's here. We have Jack. Hello there. And Craig. Hello there. Thank you both for your subs. Thanks for the cheers. Yes, I know, Van. I've had people round, hence why my desk's covered in bits and not sorted yet. Hopefully, we're getting rid of all of the bulk singles. So, yeah, that's all in the throes of happening, sort of thing. So, what we have is some trophies to put out the way for now because they need doing. My plan for tonight. Oh, some Battlestar Galactica bits. Was this little fella. I don't think anyone needs any introductions here. It's Bob. And his best friend. So they will be, hopefully, getting done now. I do have the big tray for it. We have the scenic base, which will be part of what we're doing. So I've got bits to build for that. I gave it a quick blast with primer and that sort of stuff. Cool. Everything all right? Oh. That was quick. Is she all right with that? Ah. Anyway, back to painting and things. I'm just taking Obi-Wan off. So who else has arrived already? Oh, there's an Ulfric there. Hiya, Matt. And I'm hoping Zoe's watching. So that all the bits done. Yes, I know I need to tidy my desk. I also need a drink, which. So I've got loads of Infinity that I need to finish off. That's been sat around for a couple of days. And a wasp. I don't know how the wasp came home. I'm going to have to use my Tamiya because I think one of the goblins has definitely got the rest of it upstairs. I don't know if anyone had noticed, but Zoe is now commission painting. So yeah. Cool. So this is Mr. Obi-Wan, and I've not looked at any instructions. So yeah. So while Mr. Obi-Wan dries, I will start priming Vader. That fits really nicely. Got to admit, so far, all of the Shatterpoint miniatures have gone together really well. Don't think I've had a bad one yet. I know the droids were interesting, but That's not bad. Oh, look, I can see now. Let me just get a knife. Knife. So we should have a tally of how many times I got to find something and it's not there because someone's got it upstairs in a bedroom. Good evening, Clive. Again, really quick to build these. I know they're only monopores, but I do like them. I need one bit of clean up there, and maybe he's a bit there. But for now, he's done. Oh wow. Yeah. How do you follow that one up? Oh, speak of the goblin. The daughter, and it appears. Don't see what's wrong with this desk. See, the only difference is normally you can't see most of it because it's off camera. Nothing, but I ever say anything bad about you. Look at that. Tidy. Desk's tidy. She's not sub to me. That's disgraceful. She should definitely be paying money each month to see me paint stuff. So that's how Vader goes together. And the cool part about it, I don't know if you can see it, it's got a close up, is thank you, Ulfric. He's basically force picking up and throwing all of that metalwork. So yeah. I found the knife. I have found the knife. So finding the rough bits. It's not necessarily rough that you can see, but wouldn't care. We've just got a lot of files in the shop as well. Seems all right. That little nick at the bottom there. At least there's nothing where you've got to fill gaps and stuff like that. So, my choice now is how to... this brings me to the next point. So, I now need to prime Vader. So what I'm going to do is we have just got a new product in the shop. We've bought it in for someone who's wanted to start airbrushing. I need a box for that. So we've been looking around for a couple of months on some starter setups for airbrushing. Played around with making our own starter set. Played around with buying bits in, picking the best stuff that I would use. So we actually came up and found a suggestion from one of my suppliers. Quite interesting. So we've got this to test. This is the Sparmax Mini. Apparently, this is everything in one box. So, thank you very much, Ulfric. That is much appreciated. Looks like a space, yeah. So, I've not even opened this yet. It came into the shop today, and it's meant to be a complete kit. So, you get Sparmax air hose. I'll get it all out and then get rid of the box. This looks like the compressor with a power lead. There is Sparmax airbrush. The cleaning pot. What looks like the cleaning pot lid and instructions with nothing else in the box. So, what it also came with as part of the optional extra was a hose clip, which was a definite. I got the regulated one as well. So, airbrush. I'll come back to that one. Compressor. If Dead was around about now, he'd be able to see his nice shiny new compressor. So, that is the little fella. It has a control there, max, min, one connector, and an on-off switch. Yeah, as I say, they offered us it this week, so I'd never really looked at them before. So I'm going to quickly get the air hose connected up. Cool. The other end, I'll move the compressor down here for now. I'm going to have to go under the table to plug it in. So this is the valve, and I swear by these. This is how I control all of my work, and I've got this exact valve. I got the Sparmax valve. Most of the stuff is just finger tight. Cool. Yep, seems smooth. So that's that. Let me. I'll see if there's any. How far back can I go? There we go. I'm going to go and have a look under here. Trying not to unplug the computer. There we go. Hello, Tomo. Right. Ooh. So, that's the mini compressor setup. That was something falling over behind me. Good evening, all. Hi, Tomo. Hi, Leda. Right, so. That might be quite noisy on the stream. Let's put one of my normal airbrushes on it. So, believe it or not, that is fairly quiet. It's not like a jet fighter or anything like that. It's not a silent compressor, but it's not too bad. It's quieter than my big one. Under here. I think it's a constant one. I've not seen if there's a tank in there yet, and it doesn't seem to be tripping out at any point. Right, let's have a look at the airbrush. So the whole kit, airbrush, hose, everything basically to get going, is round about £200. And that's got the Max 4 airbrush, which is on par with the Iwata Neo. They're aimed at the same sort of market. They're an entry-level brush. The components look pretty nice. That's very smooth. So let's have the it has some pressure in it, but I'm presuming that's in the hose. And I would say it's not the. I've got the pressure on full at the compressor, and it's blowing my skin. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's doing enough to. Yeah, let me get a bit of blue roll. No, that's new blue roll. Get me one of them blue rolls because I can use that. So, I tend to quickly test airbrushes on a piece of paper, a piece of roll, taking something like Agrax, so any of the washes. So, Procryl. Let's have a Procryl black wash. So, I haven't put much in. So, pretty good on the fine. Then if you were doing quite a all over priming, Was that a little bit of splatter? There might have been a little bit of splatter there, but that was more me not pointing it away. But straight back onto the very fine. Getting to the bigger sort of zenithal highlight. So, anyway, that was just with the wash. And if anyone wants to practice brush control, seeing what your airbrush does, doesn't matter which brush it is or what brush it is, if you want to try brush control, then I would recommend just something like a cheap black wash or a cheap black ink through the airbrush, pop it away, and yeah. So this was what was left of my airbrush primer. Sorry, Badger primer. So I'm going to put cloth down so I don't get my new mat dirty. So this is pre-thin to the consistency I use with my airbrushes. So having them come straight out and work in the same way, and that seems to have sprayed more of my fingers. So there's a little bit left there to do the feet where I was holding on to. Yeah, that's really smooth. I'll stand him up. Right. Oh, I forgot I'd knocked that box over. Right, let's give it a clean out. Clean through. Cotton board. Thank you for this sub, Dan. I'm saying it's Dan, it looked like Dan from here. So, and then turn it off, and that's, yeah, it seems to do what it needs to, where it needs to. Hey, it's a cracking little brush. I might actually get myself one of these brushes to actually try, because obviously this one looks like it is destined for stay, but I might get myself one excuse me, to try myself while I'm selling them. Come in a great little box. The extras that you get with them is a pot that you spray the excess Yes, Steve, you've just missed it all. But yes, um, that was how fine it was going, and I managed to get all of my fingers like I do with most airbrushes. It was. I'm going to say it was pretty straightforward. Did you see the compressor or not? I'll quickly show you it once I've got all the paint off my fingers again. All right. It might not fit in the camera shot, it's so big. That's it. It's got the airline on one end, it's got the power switch and power on the other, cooling fans on either end. It's noisier up here than it is when you get it down on the floor, obviously, because it's vibrating off itself. It does drop the hum a bit once it's on the floor. It is in constant motion, so while you're using it, you've got it running, and then once you finish using it, it switches off. There was no sputtering. One of the big problems with constant use airbrushes or compressors of old, the cheap ones, is it would just like spit all the time, and where I was doing the lines, it would get bigger and smaller as you did the line because the pressure was coming and going. This seems to have enough pressure in the airline and in the compressor itself to keep that constant, as you can see from what lines that I haven't covered up. Yeah, writing my name was pretty clear. And I've just Vader is now fully primed using your compressor. So yes, it looks like a good one. Sparmax, the Max 4. I'm going to grab myself one as well, and I'm going to use it alongside at the same time as obviously people who buy this. So I've got one. If I have any problems, I know what the problems are. I can try and help out. We can try and fix stuff. But they also supply give spares for that, for when Steve bends the needle. See, for when this time, not if. So that is Mr. Vader. Aha. So I'm going to put him there. That is one of the many things that turned up today. We've had some army painter brushes, just cheapy brushes, turn up. So they're on the shelf now. We had quite a few bits today. Our board game mystery boxes have turned up. Zoe's bought some brushes for me to test. So guess what? I get to test some even cheaper brushes. These might even interest Darren. What do you mean specifics? Oh, definitely the sniper for Gar Saxon, and No Faces all what they're called. All helmeted. Is that what you meant? Cool. We've had a restock of the metallics that we're using now, the metallics. Well, as I've been telling people, we have been recommending them for just use with the paintbrush. They're quite thin, which you can see here. I've never built him, so I don't know what the differences are on it, darling. Oh, get the right pile. Yeah, always the gun. Always choose the violence. It's a war game, so. Yeah. Oh, sorry about this, my throat's killing. So this is just Vader's scenic base. Probably should have cracked on with Steve's airbrush and used the metal through the airbrush. We've got all of the glue back in stock, which will probably make Snowy happy. We've got the blue. We've got a whole load of the blue contactor. We've got all of the BSI super glues in again. Activators in again. Come on, Zoe. What else have we got? Zoe's put it all into stock for me today. Still working on a couple of brush deals. See what we can get. Other than the bog standard stuff. So this is one Zoe's picked up to try. Yeah, we've had restocks of Jedi Hunters. They've just come in. For people wanting Grievous, we've been told a couple of weeks. That metalwork seems to be metalworked. Cool. Oh yeah, Asmodee mystery boxes. I don't know if anyone saw the stream earlier. I've been keeping in touch with some other stores that picked up the mystery boxes. Some of the box drops so far have been Marvel Champions, Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, Formula D, Survivor Escape from Atlantis, Atlantis Rising. On average, we're getting two good games, one okay, and one random. They seem to be very well put together so far. We've had Memoir 44. There was never a bad game in any of the boxes we've opened today. Marvel Champions, Survive Escape from Atlantis, Formula D, Mysterium, Autumn Harvest. Have all been games that have shown up so far. Cool. So yeah, we have mystery boxes in the shop. Didn't do any pictures. They're only on the video. I might do a picture tomorrow while we're sorting them all out and finding somewhere for them to go. What else was there? Oh, all of the Legion release is in. So we have Ewoks and the ATSTs have landed. God help us. So, right, Mr. Vader is still drying. Very much so. But I don't know if you can see that. That's gone on pretty smooth. As smooth as it could possibly want it. Yes, 3 new sets of sleeves. Did you get them put onto the system today, Dal? Can't remember if they were still on the if they were still out there. Nope, can't remember. Right. I have also got a box here of is Tomo about? Tomo. You didn't want the ball in her hand. And what colour primer? And what colour primer? Can we just remember what colour primer you needed for the 2? See, built them. All built. I just brought them home to prime tonight. Did I get new metallic primers in? New metallic primer. Metal primers. Metal primer. Grey, that's black. Mecha varnish. Stuff hitting the floor. MP paints, metallic blacks. Aha! We have metallics. Gold. Bronze. Oh, this could be really good. Copper. Where's the silver? Ah, is that the silver? Metal. I'm going to go with that one being the silver. Yes, what schemes? Tell me the base colours and we'll go with that. What did I... None in there, none in there. None in there. Magnets. I must have them out somewhere. Ah, found them. Black and browns for Gambit. So, is it a dark green or a bright green? Define the green.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
If you get chance, Please,
No.
can you prime these?
Are they mine?
No, these are mine.
What colour primer?
Like, you know, the right bone.
White bone.
It's called right bone.
I don't think I have anything white.
Just a light colour.
White or grey?
A very
1,
light
2,
grey.
3, 4. The grey that I've got comes out very much. I think that's. Nope, that's just.
I don't know. She said something about she's had an accident.
What she dropped.
I'll go have a look. Can I dump these on your very, very tidy desk?
Thank you.
Please don't break any of the lightsabers. I have been holding my breath as I have been. No, a bit lighter.
No, I don't have various coloured.
We'll figure it out.
I'll just spray them black.
Not just yours friendly.
Is that my drinks bottle that's melted in the dishwasher? Yeah, don't push it. It will probably explode. Sent you pics. Are these pics safe for work? Messages. You've got a good brown, haven't you? So if I do gambit in black, or have you got a contrast? Have you got contrast? Do you have a brown contrast or speed paint, and do you have a black contrast or speed paint? Going with Zoe's latest exploits, I'm tempted to do him in white and get you to black Templar and leather brown contrast. If you want in the brown and the black. And then obviously grey or silver. She's just walked past behind me, Darren, if you were actually wanting to speak to her, or... Right, let's give this... Ow, cramp. Ah. You've also got to remember, Darren, you're at the shop this weekend. Yeah, no worries. Wow. Cramp. Ah. Yeah, that's my airbrush running, so yeah, that airbrush is probably quieter. Whew. No. So, that's good. No, I'm not. I got cramp in my right bicep. It's hurting. All this heavy lifting I've been doing today. Ow. Right, anyway, I'm doing some trophies, so I needed to... No, it's just it's actually right on the lump. So I know it's muscle. Yeah, she had offered. She mentioned something about needing, if you ever needed picking up from the train station again, she would come and get you, but I have a feeling that's ship sailing. So, that's the silver. Got to say, so far, I like the silver. That's going to stay out on my bench. You couldn't do me a favour, could you? As long as you don't melt it. And you fill that with water for me, please. Right, so do I need copper? Which one's the copper? Gold. I'll try the gold in a minute. Copper. I'll have the bronze next. Thank you, Pips. Ah, I must have tried the copper at some point. So, I've only got enough for two. 2, 3. We'll see what this bronze looks like. Can always go over it in the Pro Krill bronze if it's not strong enough. Some bronzes come out very silvery. Not quite bronze enough. There we have it. Bronze. Yeah, so we have our first 40k event at the weekend since 10th. It's the Slow Grow League, Slow Grow event. Starting at 500 points. And that's what these little fellas are for. Right. That one. Again, I've just managed to spill paint all over my hands. 1, 2, 3. Yep, first unmatched on Saturday. I think we're the world's first to run it. So that is pretty good going. Right, got rid of that off my hands. And now I'll put the gold on. Yeah, the unmatched is for some. There are plastic acrylics tokens that look really good that replace the standard stuff. That's Saturday from 10, 11 o'clock. This gold looks quite strong if we can get it to work. Is that a Nick? Is that Nick that I know in our chill out and chat area. I need one of them paint shakers. Yeah, we can give that a go. And I think I've got Retributor kicking about as well. Oh, my Retributor airbrush is low. I do like these metallic primers. They seem to go on really, really smooth. They're not as bright, but if you're priming and then putting a base coat over them, they're pretty nice. Or they just need another good half-hour shake. Nope. Well, you've got a couple more sets to do. I'm guessing the Shatterpoint droids. Wait. They're not the droids you're looking for. Okay, I'll leave. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Sorry, he's just off screen. We're done. That is the bronze. Oh, clean out the airbrush. Cotton bud. Clean out the tip. And the pot. And the airbrush can go away for tonight. Oh no, I'll do those vacuuming things in a bit. 1, 2, 3. Go on that. I can go on that. Oh, might need to go back over that later. But we have gold, silver, and bronze, so they're good. Have fun. Don't pick on Russell too much. Right, what colours did we need? Right. Before I prime them, Zoe, do you want to come back down and take them away and do the you've got a couple of bits left need cleaning.
Did you forget to clean them?
I think also that goes on the Inquisitor's base, like so, once you've painted it. Cool. Anyway, so what else have I got to do? Tomo's stuff. So I have not that one. Where's Tomo's stuff gone? That's Tomo's. That's not Tomo's.
They're all getting mixed up.
So I'm thinking white for them both, Tomo, just so you can do. Or I do have. Oh, that's a point. I have base. It's not a primer. But I'll keep that out because that might work for something else. Where's the white primer? White primer. The airbrush. Da, da, da. Top bit. A little bit left on each one. So Zoe's turned the stream off because if not, she would be here by now.
Mum was talking. What did you say?
And they need cleaning up. You've still got
I
bits.
need a knife.
Can't prime them until you've done it.
I'm too scared to clean up the lightsabers, so I'm gonna snap them. They're gonna end up messier.
Put them there on something and just gently rub.
Sounds like ooh, that feels nice.
I'll do the lightsabers, but you can do the rest.
I don't think I'd want a lightsaber. A lightsaber? What am I on about? An airbrush. After my last incident. Oh. That's my soul, that.
Because you've got to glue his hand back on.
Did you take his hand off? I took his hand off.
Yeah, you're going to have to get a good set of cutters.
I'm using yours from work.
Which ones?
The ones that you've got right next to you, exact
You need a really good set. If you're not going to try and do as little cleanup as possible.
Yeah, all I've got left of the corset to do is Kalani and the droids.
Are you cleaning them up?
I need a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
I'll do the lightsabers that need doing.
I found a much better way to snip the lightsabers off as well. Also, are you wanting me to paint some of this corset, or are you doing it?
I'll see, because the black stuff should be pretty straightforward.
I have to say, because for droids, that would be so cool. I have a way you can do the droids black and red.
Yeah, need to have a look. Because I've also got to ask if that's how it wants to be. So it usually means doing a sample and then yeah, that's him. And that's him.
They said no.
And yeah, that as well. Thank you.
I'll take the knife.
Okay. Cool. What? Oh, you're there. That was you saying what? I missed that.
I literally typed it in and Tom went, oh, let's go downstairs.
And this is why you don't leave airbrushes around for time, because the tip goes hard and you end up with a clog, and not the Danish type. Oh, that's what that brown is. Yeah, you'll be doing it black anyway, so we're all good. Right, so we're ready to go. I've done the same on that one. There's a splodge there, Lee. What else did I need to do? I've got white in the pot. What else was needing white? Nothing, I don't think. Possibly Zucker. But I need to glue them down. Uh, oh, I knew I didn't want to get it on my table. Right, let's get this tidied up, and I can do Zoe's a bit later on. Spray. Where's the spray gun? Alright. One last clean. Get back to some sort of trying to sort Vader out. Right. That's sorted. They can all go away for now. Some more stuff for tomorrow. Got the back of the board. Look at that. Damn. And I've got cramp again. Wow, so much cramp today. So, Mr. Vader is dry. His metalwork is dry. Do we concentrate on the base first? Right, so a bit of grey. It's black wash. It's almost grey. What type of grey? It's going to have sandy flesh wash over the top of it. Warm grey? Black green? Yeah, I think warm grey might be the best one. It's just to pick out the couple of rocks, which are probably sand coloured anyway. But if we put a base of grey on them, do a slight wash of the Seraphim Sepia, I think. And then I can come back and dry brush. It's just Procryl Warm Grey over the initial primer, which was a sandy yellow from, yes, God, I can't remember the name. Yes, our spray paints, cans. My head has gone to mush. Yes, Colourforge, that's the one. My brain is now no longer mush. Thanks, Craig. It's been a long day. Clearforge. Reichland Flesh Shade is a little too much. I've got it, but so that's the Reichland, and it'll go very orangey. I think that's sepia. That could be my 50-50 mix. You could do Space Marines, they're a bit longer, and quite a bit more to them. Like deciding what colour to use and all that sort of stuff. But see how these Eldar go at the weekend. I've said MCP because, yeah, MCP is pretty intense at the moment. I pulled some of the grey paint off. I should have let the grey paint dry. Badly. Going too fast as usual. So that's Vader's stand. So, did I bring those dry? I don't think I did. This could be the dry brush box, but did I bring the dry brushes home? Yes. So that's Opus dry brushes into the new brush pot. So I've got the set of I don't, mate. Stop getting them. I've got a new set of the D series. With the it's not too bad. It seemed to be holding its own. Yeah. How tall is it? The easier one is how much is the print file? So, yeah. So I've just done a base dry brush of the warm grey. That has gone a lot smoother with a slightly damp dry brush. I've been playing around with this technique where you don't fully dry out the brush. It gives less of a chalky appearance, more airbrush blended type appearance. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It's a lot smoother. Look on that. And also rubbing it off on the board, I've actually made a lot less mistakes where I normally go and end up putting a grey stripe down something. So what I can do now is add a small amount. This is ivory. I've got the wider view. So add some ivory into the mix of the grey. So it's not pure white, but keeping with the warming aspect of the warm grey. Get certain bits a little bit brighter. I only do a small amount, don't do the whole cloak again, and then there you go. That has highlighted the black very well. Now I'm going to clean this one. But very carefully, because I want to ruin the new ones. Yeah, I think if it's going to be at £45 file, it's going to be a big fella. Money wise to print, I meant not physical. So that's Vader's the basics quickly thrown down, nothing too. I've just felt something, you know, when you just, yeah, that needs fixing. So it's going to be a bit of a repair, but it's on the edge of his. So Martin's, Tomo's. Martin's the one over there, hasn't been finished. Yeah. It's not. It's Pro Krill Warm Grey. It really does. So it's not as harsh as some of the others. Once I get the lid back on that, it is the Warm Grey. You'll see me using a lot of the Pro Krill stuff. I have got another set of paints that this cramp's killing me tonight. So I've got another set of paints to try. We've just got in the extra opaques. I think there is a warm grey. I don't think I haven't got my set home with me. I don't think. Don't. What are the greys that you've got? So wolf grey that I think you've got is like a cold, or what's classed as cold grey, because it has tints of blue in it. The warm grey has tints of like yellow, brown, orange in there, just to make it a bit brighter. Yeah, we can have a chat tomorrow about it. A near rush. But yeah, you can always add a very small hint of yellow. So if you see on there where I used the ivory gave the final one, but I didn't want it just pure ivory, so that's where Stonewall might be close, because it's if I remember Stonewall, that was earthy. If it's too bright, like mine was, I just added something. Don't add pure white, because that just takes it away from it, so away from the actual warming color. So if you take the take something like a cream, it's not as harsh. That technique, I need to start practicing that technique more. That looks so smooth on it. Look what it looks like so far in his stand. It is getting there. Yeah, that ivory is going to be about the same. It's going to be a little bit of a warming hint to the grey to lighten it up a bit if you need to. Right, I think, because I need that base to dry. I don't know what colour I'm doing him yet. Green. Do we have... I brought my speed paints home with me to try. Oh, we do have a green. So, Zola is bright green. Do we think that's a bright enough green for Zola? It's going to be quite a bit, so let's have a try. His boots are green, everything but his head, hands, and some belt bits. So if I do everything green and then go back over with the Pro Krill yellow, which is really strong anyway, we should be good to go. And I didn't mean to do his face there. That was a mistake. Green is round about the right green. A very nice green. Yes, that's the one I meant. It's just because I've been talking about Zola. There you go. Gives that chance to dry. That's a really nice green, that. It's just done the bubble burst around his crotch. Sometimes you do get a build up in places you don't want the build up. So if you're quick enough, you can go back in like an ink and wick it away. Just be very careful. You can't actually reactivate it this quickly. Warm grey. Right. It looks like Harvey Dent with a stripe down his face now. Two-Face. Was I going to do the lightsaber chrome or white? Chrome or white? Go with white. And let's have that one. These are really thin lightsabers. Yep, I've just stuck my fingers into the warm grey. Right, I think I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. Being a little bit tired. Classic white Sith Lord, sir, but yeah, definitely. It's definitely not going to get some sort of red over the top of it. Right, we are back next week. I'm trying to get something that I was going to do the whole Vader thing today, but obviously we had stuff to test out and I didn't get it primed in time. I could have got him all done, painted and finished today, but he needs a couple of silver bits. I don't know whether to do a slight silver dry brush over him or leave him in the greys and that sort of stuff. But thank you everyone for popping by. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the cheers, the everything. Thanks for the donation. And I will catch everyone soon. Thank you very much.